Hi and welcome to the WordPress course. In this video, we are going to talk about all the theme specific option. In the previous video, we talked about all the common customizer options that are available in all the WordPress website. But in this video, we are going to talk about only the options that are specific to this theme. And the point of this video is not to teach you how to manage this theme option of the Astra theme. The point of this video is to teach you how you can work on your own with any theme. So in this video, I will explain you all these things in such a way that you will be able to work with any WordPress theme. So let's just get started. The first option that we have is global, and as the name suggests, it will be global to the entire website. It means that the option inside this global will affect the entire website, not just the pages, not just the post, not just the blog page or the home page, but the entire website. So just click on global, and here we have typography, we have colors, we have container, and we have button. The typography is just a technical word for font. So if you want to change the font family or the font size, the line, weight, and things like that, you can do all that good stuff here. So click on typography, and here you can see that we have the body font family. Now the body font family is applicable to all these fonts. It is applicable to this one, to the menu option, to the heading, to the body, all these things. Okay, so let's just change that, and I will choose Georgia for this demonstration. And now you can see that the font family of the entire website has changed. But if you just want to change the font family of the heading, right, so you have a particular font family in mind for the body, but you want a different font for the heading, then you can scroll down and you can go to this heading font family option, and then you can choose a different font here. So I will choose this one, and now you will see that all the heading has changed. So this heading has changed, this recent post heading has changed, this tech savvy, the logo has changed. So this has changed. And if you want to change the weight, the font weight, you can do that. You can make it bold like this. You can change it to capitalize. It is normal now. You can change it to uppercase, to lowercase. You can make it capitalized. You can do all that good stuff. I'm not going to do that. I will make it normal, inherit. I will make it inherit. Okay, now you can also change the line height. So if you want more line height on the body text, you can do that. You can add some more here, so 2.7, and now you can see that the line height has changed. You can add more line height to the heading, and now you can see that the line height has changed. But 2 is standard here, so I will enter 2 and 2 here once again. You can also change this margin. So if I increase this, you will see that this margin has increased. Again, 2 is common here. We don't need to change any of this setting, and we also don't want to change the font family because I think inherit was just good. So inherit here and inherit here. Now if you want to change the font size, you can do that here. Here is the size. You can increase it to 16, 18, or whatever you want to, but I think that 15 was good. But I've shown you the option, and you can do all that good stuff here. So this was the area where you can change the font family, and what I recommend you to do is you can try all these options on your own. And the reason why I am saying this is because it is very, very important, because I am just showing you the option of this Astra theme, and it is important that you play with these options on your own, because you will not use Astra theme for all your website. You will use different theme for different types of website. So make sure that you play with the theme on your own. It is very, very important. Now let's just go back, and here we have the colors option. And in the colors option, obviously you can change the color scheme of the website. If you want to change the theme color, you can see that the theme color is currently blue. So this is blue, this is blue, everything is blue. You can do that. You can click on this button, and then you can make it red, orange, or whatever you want. I am not going to do that. I will click on this revert button, and now you will see that my setting has reverted. Okay, I'll click somewhere here, and you can also change the link color. So the link color is currently blue, you can see that here. Just click on that and click on red, and now you will see that the link color will change. I don't want to do that, so I will click on revert here. And yeah, so when you hover over new, you can see that the color of the link changes when you are hovering over the link. If you want to change that, you can click here, link hover color, and you can change that setting. So if I hover over now, you can see it is more reddish. Let me make it more dark, and if I hover over read more now, you can see that the color has changed. Okay, revert back, click somewhere, and if you want to change the heading color, you can do that here as well. So click on heading color, you can choose red or any other color that you like. You can go here and you can play with these options. You can also go for transparency, not something that I think you should do, but you have the option. So revert back, and here you have one more option. You can also change the text color. So if you don't like this color, you want a darkish color, so you can do that. You can scroll down to the black, and now you can see that the text is all black, but the previous font color was fine, so I will revert back. And here you have the option to change the site background. So this is your site background, and you can change the color. So just click on that and choose a color that you like. You can also choose a gradient, you can do that. You can also add an image, and many people do that. Many people add a background image to their sites. You can do that as well. You can choose a color, a gradient, or an image, but I will just revert back to the default setting. And here you have the content background, and this is your content area. So this is your blog post, and this is called the content area. So I will click on this option, and I will choose a color for my content background. So I'll choose this one, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to show you some setting. So this is fine right now, and let me go back, and here we have the container option, and this colored area that you can see on the screen is your container. If you want to change the width of this container, you can do that here. So here you have the container width option, and you can increase the size and you can decrease the size. But right now, if I increase the size, you will see that nothing is happening, and the reason is that there is a sidebar here, and that is the reason why we cannot increase the width of the container. Okay, because we have too many things on the screen, and the website cannot fit everything if we increase the size. So that is not possible, but we can obviously decrease the size. So let me show you, and now you can see that the width has decreased, but 1200 was fine for me. It is the standard. And here you can change the layout. You can change the page layout, the blog post layout, the archive layout. Feel free to play with these options. You can see that there's a lot of space here. So from this title, the first letter of this title, to this area, you can change all that setting. You can make it full width. You can do all that good stuff, and please feel free to do so on your own. Try to play with every single one of these settings. It is extremely important. But I will go back, and here is the button option, and here you can change the design of your button. So here we have our button, and the button is a square with some radius, some corner radius. So if you want to increase the border radius, you can increase it over here. So let me make it 47 or 46, and now you can see that the border radius has changed here. But I think 10 is good, so let me enter 10. Nope, it looks ugly. 5, yeah, 5 is okay, but I think 2 was better. Yeah, 2 is better. You can also add a border color. We don't have a border color right now. You can see that we have two options. The first one is the normal state, and the second one is when you hover over your border. Okay, So you can see that all these options, we have two options for the background color, for the text color, and the border color. We have the normal one and we have the hover one. So let's just click on the background color here and just choose red. Okay, so I've chosen red, and when I hover over this button, you can see that the color is somewhat grayish. And if you want to change that hover color, you can click on this button and you can choose a new color. So let me choose black, and when I hover over it, you can see that it is black. The same goes for the text, the same goes for the border color. And here you have one option, you can hard code a border width. And if you want to do that, you can enter the top, the right, the bottom, and the left. And scroll down, you have the button font. You can change the font family of the text inside the button. You can do that as well. Here you can add a padding. So yeah, this was all about the global section. So this was all about the global option that we have available, and in the next videos we will talk about all the remaining options. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.